For today's adventure, me and a buddy of mine took off for White Pine Lake, a small lake hidden away in the mountains of Logan Canyon. It's a beautiful and sunny morning. We're both very excited to get on the trail. We start the hike right from the parking lot of Tony Grove. Starting off so early in the morning, I'm definitely still waking up. Alright, so on this fine Saturday morning, we're finally going up to White Pine Lake. We're just getting started on the trail now. It's a beautiful, sunny morning. A little chilly, and I am already out of breath, and that's kind of sad, but we're getting it going. I'm very excited to get this hike finally checked off my list. It's been a hike I've wanted to do for over a year. I've heard it's just as beautiful as Tony Grove Lake, but we will see if it holds up. We're about a mile into the trail right now. We're at the fork in the road that either goes to Naomi Peak or White Pine. Of course, we're going to White Pine today. It's a pretty chilly morning this morning, but honestly, once we got going, we're already getting pretty toasty, so hopefully it stays pretty chilly so we don't overheat, you know?
Yeah, we're gonna be taking off these layers, putting on normal hats, and
getting it going, but it is a beautiful morning this morning, and I'm excited to see this lake. Let's finally get this hike checked off my list.
Look at that frosty pet for the down hard to find.
The lake I guess we're going to is right on the other side of that peak right there. But we have to go all the way around the mountain, up and down, up and around. It's quite beautiful out here. It's really bright this morning. I kind of wish there was more cloud coverage, but there goes the dog. It's a beautiful morning. I'm excited. I don't know what else to say, so this is what you guys get. And there goes Bucky being an absolute crackhead. But of course, he is absolutely loving the outdoors, and I'm so grateful for it. Shortly after getting about a mile and a half into the trail, we stopped for a short break at this cool little campsite to give the dog some water. But before long, we were back onto the trail. Getting very close to where we got to last year. I wish I was able to get up here when there was still leaves on most of the trees. Not dry anymore. All right, so we made it finally to where we did last time. We stopped just right back there last time and then made our way back because it was getting too dark. But it looks like it's right over there, right?
So we gotta go down this mountain. You gotta switch backs and go that way like a mile. You can't see what it is, but it's down in there tucked away.
Okay. Well, these are beautiful mountains. This is really cool. I'm really excited to get this going. Finally check this hike off my list.
Cool, windy, chilly, cold up here.
I think he's just being a pussy.
Hey, I'm not even sweating.
I'm sweating, bro.
Who's the pussy now? Trees, but there's going to be snow, and it's going to be colder. All the way till we get down to the river. Because this side of the mountain doesn't get much sun, right?
I can see what you're saying about a shit incline.
Oh, dude, it's a long ways back up. So we got to drop all the way down to the bottom of and you can't even see the bottom yet. This part sucks coming up. Sometimes it sucks going down. Last time it sucked going down. My stomach was hurting, my knees were hurting. But right here you can see a forest fire scar.
Oh wow.
Another one up on top. On the other side there's a little bit more burned trees. You can see one of the trail down there, one of the trails. It goes all the way to the highway.
This is a cool area, bro.
It's pretty cool. You're gonna get better too, like a couple more of these and the views just open up and get better. Oh yeah, my stomach's starting to hurt from going down here.
Oh yeah.
The liquids.
The liquids. This is gorgeous though, dude. Oh.
That's why I want to explore more of these canyon valleys along up in the Franklin Basin area too. I've done a couple because once you get up and in here, it's gorgeous.
Dude.
You really feel like you're in the mountains too, versus just getting off the freeway or the highway. Come here, girl.
That is gonna be a fun way back up.
Dude, it is brutal. That's why I'm like, maybe we'll go the other way.
Maybe we'll go the other way. I don't know.
Look at that bowl though. There used to be a glacier in that.
This looks beautiful, dude. How far are we going to hike now?
2.7.
2.7. Look, you definitely got jealous right there.
That weight's clear down there.
Okay, bet. We're getting there.
We're getting there. We're on the final, I think, switch back down. Then once we get down, and we hike for a second until we get to the lake, but you get crazy views. Especially of that big old castle-looking peak.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
This hike is definitely something. I'm not feeling it too bad yet, and the photos so far have been spectacular, and it seems like we're finally getting close to the lake.
That's pretty cool, buddy. Right, we're here at the White Pine Lake turnoff. We can either go this way to one part of the lake or this way to the other part. We're gonna go this way and then walk around the lake and come out this way. I said this a lot, that's fine, but it is beautiful out here. We're finally here, we finally made it. What have you been thinking of it so far, Bracken?
Beautiful. Been here a few times, and I like it every time.
At this point, my body is definitely starting to hurt. But I have hope. The lake is right around every corner. But the trail just keeps going. Then, we finally stumbled across the outlet of the lake.
I was about to say, if this is White Pine, that is not worth the hike. It's pretty. It's just the outlet of the lake. We're coming up on it. My body's starting to hurt. This backpack is getting heavy. Well, would you look at that? We made it to White Pine. This is kind of cool. It does remind me a lot of Tony's Grove, but just a little more secluded in here. That's kind of cool. It's really pretty. Really pretty.
We sat for a while and just enjoyed the scenery while we ate our lunch.
This is white pine. I don't know if I'm just They're like children, I swear. Holy shit. So this is white pine. It's not too bad. I mean, it's a little uneventful. I feel like maybe I'm just being pessimistic, but
Maybe you need to climb up and get a better view or something.
yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it's really cool. I think it's really pretty. It's just a little bit smaller than I was expecting it to be. And yeah, it was a pretty hike though. It was really fun. I just wish there was more trees. I like trees. Yeah, that rock wall is really cool, man. It is lacking color quite a bit.
Yeah, the bottom, if it was spring and that was all green, all over grass, it would be beautiful. All green,
I don't know. It is beautiful. This is really cool. I'm glad we still did it, you know? Yeah, I probably should have left the camera out.
Oh, we're good. We can still take a pause and we can take some photos. And that's what I was saying. Like, once we come over on this side, it's gonna be a hell of a lot better.
You can take photos and then put it away for the rest of the time.
But before long, we were on our way back to the car.
In a valley of cow shit right now. This is a cool camping spot though. This would be a spot I'd camp at. Other than all the cow shit.
It actually stinks too.
Yeah, it stinks real bad, dude.
It's not old, so like I'm fine if it's not older. We just move the cow behind. Oh, there's the whole lake right there.
Well, look at that.
Looks like it's been a shot with that tree.
Yeah. The rock face does look really cool from this angle
Oh,
though.
look at that cave, dude.
Oh shit, look at that.
What the fuck?
You can see the back of it. It's not
Yeah, that's cool.
very deep, but yeah, this is pretty cool, man. And it's a lot easier of a hike than I was expecting, to be honest.
Mark your words, because that huge incline, it's gonna be brutal going back. But I think it's cool because all these rocks, they came off of that cliff. Look at it. I know it just fell off because of weathering. You know, cold freezes, ice, water seeps into the cracks, and then it freezes, expands, and then the rocks break in chunks and fall down.
Becky, do you need to?
We're good. We're good. Wasn't hard. We're okay. We're back in business. This is kind of cool too. This side right here. Get a good picture of this peak right here.
Yeah, this reminds me a lot of the Uintas, like hiking in the Uinta area and stuff like that.
A little bit. There's a lot more trees in the Uintas though. Even if they're dead, there's a lot of trees like everywhere. Up here, there's a lot of big trees, but the trees are spaced. And it's the same doing Naomi Peak, dude. Like, it's kind of weird. You get up there and there's all these trees. It's like this, dude. Like all this just rock everywhere and trees. It looks like a moon. There's another cave up there.
Yeah, where is the moon? It was like massive when we were rolling up, and I really wanted to get a photo of it.
Me too. I think it's behind this rock, this cliff.
Dang.
So there's a cave right there.
Yeah, I saw that.
There's a cave up there too. On the peak. I don't know if you're in the wake of the tree, but.
Ah, I see it.
Oh,
But
that's pretty shot, dude.
yeah, this is really fun, dude. But yeah, we should camp up here sometime. I would be down.
Go up when there's still just a little bit of snow left. In June or something.
That would be fun.
Go climb up there and take some casual pictures of the whole thing.
We would have to come up here early, like
right when they open the gate.
yeah, in midweek, I think.
Yeah, it'd be best midweek. Ooh, right there's the shot, dude.
Oh, that is pretty.
That is like, you know, you got the peak, you got the.
Yeah, I guess this would be the campsite, huh?
This one's pretty cool. I mean, we already got logs to sit on, a lot of flat ground, big old tree to cover for shade.
Dude,
The
we
lake's
could have
right
a few
there.
people come camp up here with us.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we can get a few
The
people
lake's
that
just
never
right
done a
there.
backpacking trip and get them up here.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people do. This is their like first time. Look at this tree over here in the center, dude. This big one too. I think there's a site right up there too. Kind of be a Boy Scout place, so you kind of want to time it right.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's what it had to have been, or like a hunting club type thing.
Yeah, that's why there's a lot of these big old campsites like this. Boy Scouts. I mean, those guys could be hunting sage grouse. Those chicken things that we've seen up here.
Okay.
They could be hunting those. Cool little spot, dude. I mean, you got big old rocks in here. Looking like some Red Dead Redemption 2 rocks. Dude, like, look at the ones back in there, dude.
That is really pretty, dude.
Oh, there's a good old tent site. Another campsite. There's no shortage of campsites at these lakes.
And I can see why people bike. I'd bike this.
Oh yeah, people do it a lot. I would bike and camp.
Ooh, almost slipped. That was scary. Well, we kind of walked around White Pine and we're on our way back now. It's getting to be about midday. I'd say it's about noon right now. It's getting a little bit warmer, but it was pretty.
You gotta go up right there to where it saddles down.
We gotta start making our way back up the trail now. It was pretty fun. It's quite the hike. My leg is definitely starting to hurt a little bit, but oh well.
The sun is out and there's not very many clouds. It's not the most ideal when you have a thick jacket on, but I am definitely loving the scenery.
It's not sketchy. You can get all the way up on top of that, but you have to leave the Naomi Peak Trail.
Bracken is the hiking guru, I swear. He somehow always knows where the great trails are.
What?
This part goes on forever.
Yeah? Yeah, it's not too fun right now.
Beautiful though.
It is.
Look at those two lone aspens that have not lost their leaves. They're orange and yellow.
Orange and yellow, orange and yellow.
Look at them.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Look at him. Holy crap. I'm gonna keep pushing for a minute longer. No, I am not eating my words about this hike being easy. For the most part, yeah, moderate, sure. But if you want to compare it to last weekend, go f yourself. Last weekend sucked, dude. And I could argue that I like this view just as much.
I remind myself about trails I did not enjoy. Checked off the list. I've seen it. I don't have to go back.
That was that Ogden trail. Dude, I just...
I haven't gone back since either, but I didn't know that. It was good, but it wasn't all that.
And I didn't even make a video out of it, bro. Or I mean, at least post it.
Yeah, hard to get with content. You're not really in the mountains either like you want to be.
Yeah.
These mountains aren't that big either, but they're bigger.
But this might be when I start dying a little bit. We're just slowly chugging back up this hill. It's been pretty rough, not too bad, but definitely kind of a challenge. We're almost at the crest of the hill right now. You can see it up there. This was not too bad.
I have to say, hiking back up that hill was a challenge. But I stand by what I said. It is nowhere near as difficult as the Bear Hollow Loop.
So we finally got to the top of the hill, took a quick little water break, ate some snacks for a second, everything like that. Gave the dog some water, but now we're just heading back down the other side of the hill, mountain, whatever you want to call it. And oh look, cool rock formations. Good times, good times. But we're just heading our way back now. We've been alright, so we finally made it back to this meadow here. We crested the hill, been walking for a little bit longer. How many miles we're at? 6 miles and something. 5.8, so not 6 miles. But it was really fun. I enjoyed that little lake. I'm glad I was able to check that lake off my list. And we're just heading back to the car now, slowly but surely. It is gorgeous scenery though, that is for sure.
I just love being up in the mountains. It's always a workout for sure, but that's part of the fun. I'm not a people person mostly, and being able to get out in nature where it's just you and the mountains, there's nothing like it. Along the way back, Bracken told me a few stories from his camping trips this summer, and I just tried to keep up with him. And I just have to say, shout out Tony. Only about a mile from the car, we stumbled upon an older gentleman sitting on a rock. This gentleman turned out to be Tony, who had stayed the night at White Pine the night before. An absolute legend, super nice guy, had a very similar passion for photography and the outdoors. We ended up talking with him for a good 15 minutes, hearing about all his incredible adventures. Shout out Tony. What a cool guy. But before long, we went our separate ways and we made our final stretch to the car. Once we got to the meadow, Bracken was long gone. Ready to go home, I guess. I'll always give him shit for leaving me in the dust while hiking. Like, come on, stop and smell the roses sometimes. Well, that is for sure a sight you love to see. Oh my lord. Well, this was not even close to as painful
as the hike last weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to check out my channel for more fun, photography, and outdoor related content. Until next time, go outside.